Now it is time to introduce our 5 outstanding individuals selected to receive the local market's highest honor, the Award of Excellence. This award recognizes individuals who, by virtue of extraordinary commitment, talents, and contributions, have been invaluable in assisting the National Kidney Foundation to carry out its mission. Each year, the organization showcases the incredible passion and dedication of such individuals for their outstanding accomplishments towards the awareness, prevention, and treatment of kidney disease.
But to do that and then give back to your community, that is truly what it is all about. And I thank you. Thank you very much. Our next honoree this evening, Dr. KristaLentine. Dr. Lentine is a former recipient of the Award of Excellence, but tonight she is presented with the NKF Award of Excellence in Mentorship and Communication. This award is specific to, hold please, turn page, recognizing her incredible dedication and efforts in promoting and providing guidance on best practices and relevant topics to the National Kidney Foundation programs, both locally and nationally. To formally introduce Dr. Lentine, I would like to welcome to the podium Diane Brockmeier. Now, on behalf of the National Kidney Foundation, I would like to thank Diane for her exceptional leadership and unwavering commitment to the mission of life-saving organ donation as the President and CEO of Mid-America Transplant. We are very glad, very excited to welcome you here tonight. Diane.
Thank you, Rene. What a privilege to share this evening with these remarkable leaders in healthcare. As a female CEO, I am especially honored that I was invited to introduce another strong female leader, Dr. KristaLentine. Krista is a professor of medicine with tenure, the Associate Division Director of Nephrology, the Medical Director of Living Donation, and the Mid-America Transplant and Jane A. Beckman Endowed Chair in Transplantation at SSM St. Louis University. She serves on multiple national committees and is a published author many times over. Krista, as some of you may know, is very active on social media, and she shares images with her professional engagements and colleagues. While gathering some thoughts for this evening's event, many words came to mind to describe Krista. She's certainly dedicated, she's inspiring, she's energetic, she's a committed clinician, and the list goes on. But somehow, they all fall short of capturing her true spirit. How do you describe someone who has been a tireless advocate for kidney health and that seems to have more hours in a day than all of the rest of us put together? With boundless energy, Krista is a champion for her patients and an innovator across the industry, one who is committed to building a more equitable healthcare system. Her extensive library of research has had a ripple effect across the world, impacting and improving the health of countless individuals, most of whom she will never meet. For us at Mid-America Transplant, her research with apolipoprotein 1 has been leading a very important effort as she is studying how genetic factors place African American men at a higher risk for developing kidney disease. Her work will help these patients better manage their kidney health before developing the disease, and ultimately reduce the need for kidney transplants among African Americans across our region and the country. Krista, we would like to thank you for your leadership and contribution to kidney health and the transplant community, and I am confident that your extraordinary work will continue to have significant and lasting impact on the patients in our community and beyond. Please help me welcome Dr. KristaLentine.
All right, well, thank you so much, Diane, for the kind introduction. And I would also like to start with my gratitude to Kathleen, Courtney, Maggie, and the entire NKF team for including me in this wonderful event. And like Diane, our NKF chapter leadership exemplifies mission-driven women who devote themselves to kidney advocacy in our local community. And There's a lot that could be said, but with a 5-minute time limit, I wanted to structure some quick comments. And I'll use QUIC as an acronym to frame highlights of my experience and why I'm so proud to call the St. Louis kidney community my home. Q is for quality, and at our medical center and transplant program, we pursue the highest level of performance, not only to meet metrics, but also for the genuine good of our patients and community. This includes best doctor recognitions for our nephrologists, surgeons too, and Dr. Randall was a recent cover model for the issue, and they're all quite photogenic, and I'm honored to have my beautiful colleague, Dr. Fleetwood, representing the surgeons here. Our transplant program receives numerous awards and recognitions, and although I can't take credit, I am very proud that our local OPO, under Diane and Kevin's leadership, is the first 2-time recipient of the Baldridge National Quality Award. U is for United, and I'm adapting from a motto of the recent American Society of Nephrology Kidney Week that many of us attended, but I truly believe that our regional community is united for kidney health. And across domains of care, from prevention to renal replacement therapy with dialysis, as discussed by Dr. Philipneri, or transplantation, to deceased donor family services, organ procurement, and living donor care. As a kidney community, we seek to put patients and their families at the center of our work and mission. I is for innovation, and in our community, we recognize that while, of course, there are key business aspects to medical practice, we also know that the field will not advance without innovation. Mid-America has been unique among OPOs in funding research grants through the foundation, and I'm especially proud of a project championed by Kevin Lee, Diane, and the foundation, as Diane alluded to, supporting APOL1 genotyping in our clinics. The first publication is coming out right now in the NKF journal, Kidney Medicine. And Mid-America has also been a valued partner in the NIH Apollo study, examining the APOL1 gene in organ donors. And I'm delighted that Dr. Brennan, one of my first mentors and ongoing collaborator, is in the room tonight celebrating with Dr. Java. And we will continue to work on Apollo, which is now planned to continue another 5 years, focused on recipient and living donor follow-up. Mid-America is also one of the first OPOs to support endowed chairs, and I am extremely grateful to be the recipient of the Jane A. Beckman Mid-American Transplant Endowed Chair in Transplantation. Jane is one of our incredibly generous non-directed donors at SSM Slough Hospital, who is here tonight and does warrant applause. Of organ donation, Jane has become a wonderful partner in our local kidney advocacy and has given her time and outreach with me and our wonderful living donor coordinator, Cody Woolley, also here tonight in that effort. C is for community, and there's some overlap with unity, but I believe the concept warrants extra emphasis. We are a professional community, a professional family, and each day I appreciate that I have allies in the local NKF, in Mid-America, and with my colleagues and team. And there are many great people celebrating here tonight, each of whom deserve their own awards. But this sense of community is invaluable to me in maintaining my job satisfaction. And this includes not only at SSM Slough, but across highly valued collaborations with our neighbors at Washington University as well. And I'm very excited that an idea that I raised to Kathleen and team last year to hold a collaborative Fellows Renal Roundtable has come to fruition. And after a successful inaugural virtual event in 2021, we will have a hybrid event on December 7th that includes WashU, SLU, and NU. So please mark your calendars and support our fellows. And we're also grateful for the work of Lori Hines and the Reserve Kidney Program, especially serving our transplantation here tonight, and she will share more in her own words. So K is for Kidney Champions, and I must commend Kathleen and her team for truly transforming the outreach and advocacy impact of the chapter. For example, we collaborate in Big Ask Big Give workshops to educate the community about living donation and help kidney patients find living donors. And one activity that I am most proud of is accompanying Kathleen to Jefferson City twice in early 2020 to testify related to the Missouri Living Donor Protection Act. And Kathleen did a tremendous amount of boots on ground lobbying in preparation for the trips, and I think deserves a brief applause. I'm so proud that the bill was signed later that year. And this highlights the importance of ongoing efforts to achieve financial neutrality for living donors. And again, we're very grateful for Lori's work and championing in that regard. And finally, looking at nationally, I'm very honored to serve on committees and work groups with NKF National, including chairing a recent position statement on a roadmap to advance transplant access and outcomes. And it's been wonderful to run into NKF CEO Kevin Longino and his team at recent meetings as we come out of the pandemic, including last week at ASN in Orlando. So my family prefers not to be thanked in photos, but I must thank my family verbally and most appreciatively for supporting my work and the time that it requires. Shown here is our SLU Nephron's work family at a recent inaugural symposium that we held at our hospital honoring Dr. Martin and our division. So thanks to all my professional partners for shared commitment to quality, unity, innovation, community, and being kidney champions. Thank you all so much, and congratulations to all awardees.
Congratulations, Doctor.